Kia ora and welcome back to blogging, and we're now on part 2 of how to set up your blog. Just a couple of things to point out before we proceed with our journey. The first thing is that part 1 was all about setting up our blog to be safe and secure and also nice and simplified so that it's easy for us to load a template into the site. What we're going to do next is actually import the template, which will have all the categories and a number of posts already created for us. And the reason that is so that we can have some templates to work on in terms of setting goals, things like appraisals, self-checklists and stuff like that. So we're almost at the end, bear with us and we'll carry on our journey. So here I was, the last thing I did was change the visibility of my site so that only users I choose can see it. And later on in our journey, further down the track, we'll actually invite our appraisers to view our site. But in the meantime, what we need to do now is we need to go up to or view our site. So just by clicking our home button at the top here, we're actually going to view our site on WordPress, and as you can see there's still nothing going on our site. We can go to my site, and at the moment we've still got our access to our settings and things down the side. What we need to do is actually get to the back of WordPress and actually look in at some of the admin tools. And the way we're going to do that to start with is we're going to actually go up to our address bar, we're going to have a /, we're going to type in wp/admin. Okay, and that's going to take us to the back end, the kind of the technology behind WordPress. So you've still got this menu on the left hand side here, it's just now we've got a few extra options. If you would like, you can bookmark that WP admin page because you will need it every now and again, but very sporadically. So what we're going to do, we're going to go straight down to actually getting our template imported into the site. So we're going to go down to Tools, and we're going to select Import. We're going to go to WordPress, because that's the template that we're importing, and it's going to ask you to import our XML file, and that's the document or the template that I've shared with us. So if we go back into Term 1 Week 5 blogging, here's that XML file. So we need to download this, and hopefully it shouldn't take us too long. We're just going to chuck it into downloads and hit save. So now when we go back to our blog, we can now go to choose file. We're going to go to downloads. We're going to choose that one, and I've got 2 of them there. One of them's an old version. So 2nd of March, that's one I've just downloaded. I'm going to hit open, and now I'm going to say upload file and import. In a moment it's going to ask me, would I like to reassign the post to the existing user, which is the new me. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to hit submit. You must do that, otherwise the post will be lost. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell me, oh, please verify my email address by confirming the link. So I'll go away and do that. Okay, and at the same time it's going to tell me when the importing process is done. So I'll get an email to verify that. I'll also get a notification up here on the right hand side that'll tell me when the posts have been imported. I'll just pause for a second and we'll come back. And we're back. So WordPress is going to import our template now. This could take anywhere from a couple of minutes up to 24 hours, as it says there. In the event that you get an email notifying you of an error, then you just have to go back through the same process again. It is uncommon, but I have had at least one incident during testing. So again, it would be back to our WP admin, tools, import, and download and select that file again. In theory, everything should go correctly, and what you can do is you can delete that out of your URL bar, and you'll go back to your site itself. And what it should look like is something like this when it's all said and done. And what you'll see is there are several posts in several categories already created. So what we've got in terms of our template post is we've got the appraisal meeting summary report. So this would happen on a yearly basis with your appraiser. We've got the PTC self-assessment tool so that you can keep track of and plan for how you can best meet the PTCs. We have some of the resources in terms of practicing teaching criteria and what those mean, the key indicators, questions for reflection, and key areas of key sources of evidence. We have the appraisal framework, our goal setting template, and links to the Green Bay High School's strategic plan, etc. Now, all of these posts will automatically be populated. They're already tagged and categorized on the left-hand side here. And as you can see, our category cloud is already doing its job, showing me in the biggest and boldest font the category that I've tagged the most posts in. So it's going to be a really easy visual way to keep track of what PTCs we've been working hard at and ones we need for further development. So that should be it. What we'll do is next week get into actually posting, categorizing, and making sure that we're protecting our posts by making them private as well. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully it all went well and your template imported into your blog no problem. Cheers.